I like to run, but I'm not really good at it. I started running about 4 years ago, but I'm not very consistent, and that's because of two reasons, or actually just one if I really had to think about it. Let's say patience isn't my strong point. I'm impatient. Look, let me show you. This is where I keep a record of all my runs. Red is where I got injured and where I stopped because of an injury. I increased a little bit too much over here and I got injured. Didn't wait enough to be fine from that injury. I tried running again, injured. You get the picture. So I get injured, I'm impatient, and I try to run more. This is where I am at the moment, 6 weeks in a row, pretty consistent with, I would say, enough rest. Finally, I'm at one of my longest streaks in a year and running longer distances than I have in over a year. And here's why, or at least one of the reasons why. This is Father Rio, the superior over here. And this is Father Heru, the minister here. If you don't know what superior and minister are, don't worry, it's because they're Jesuit words.
Hello, I'm Father Rio. I'm from Arupe International Resident Manila. This is a formation house for Jesuit in the stage of theology. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Father Heru from Arupe International Residence. This is a house of formation of International Jesuit Scholastics. Thank you.
Thank you. When I arrived here and started running the next morning, I actually met them too running. And I thought, pretty good. They're keeping fit, they're keeping active. But I didn't just meet them once or twice. I started seeing them practically every day. Day after day, they ran. Calmly, consistently, with patience, and with a steady pace. I'm just walking around and I get this massive fright. Let's see if I can, because I'm in the grass and something moved. Let's see if I can get him. Where is it? There. That is a toad. And I think I almost stepped on him. Yeah, wildlife here is pretty wild. So let's see how close I can get. Pretty cool, no? Hello, Mr. Toad. I'm Rob. Nice to meet you. And I only realized this now, but I learned something from them. They gave me an example I could follow. They taught me patience without even saying a word, and they probably didn't even realize. Their patience invited me to be patient. Often people would say what to do and how to do it. Imposing. But there's a way of life that doesn't impose, that actually invites. It invites by its very way of being and doing. You know, I'd say that's one of the characteristics of a virtue. A virtue doesn't impose itself. It invites you to take it on. And there's more. Father Rio and Father Heru aren't just running. They're not just running for fun today. They're running a marathon. 42.2 kilometers. And they're not even doing it for themselves. They're doing it to raise funds for Jesuits in formation, young Jesuits like me in formation. I think it's such a nice thing to do. I personally, I've never managed to train enough for a marathon, and I've been trying for 4 years, but I've never managed. But who knows? With their example, I might manage. If I do, you'll definitely hear about it here. I'll catch you next week.